looking for Charles Gordon.
And a flag.
He's got it, and there's a penalty.
Doesn't look like it.
But this one's coming back. Gordon pushed off, but he...
In trouble. There's a safety.
Reesing will keep it. Oh, it could be a safety.
And he's got sprinter speed. World-class speed. There he goes. Touchdown.
Three-man rush gets home. Terrell Lathan puts it in.
The shotgun. Pick looks to his left and fires across the middle, and it's intercepted. The Bison pick it off in the end zone and thwart the drive.
Well, that sucked. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with an even heavier heart than last week that I bring you this production of Jayhawks Through Time in College Football USA 96 for the Sega Genesis. All that I could say about last week's game against TCU is that I never want to think about it again because, man, that was bad. That was a 1-point loss to a team that they kind of overperformed. Well, they kind of just beat and then lost by 1 on a missed field goal. So it's sad, and I'm sad, and I'm just going to try as hard as I can not to think about it or any sort of bad things that happen to KU football all the time throughout the rest of the course of this video. And instead, focus on this horrible Sega Genesis football game from 1995. This game came out the year of a 10-2 season for the Jayhawks, but the game doesn't know that yet, so this team is just really bad. They're playing a Baylor team that wasn't actually in the same conference at the time. It was the last year that would be a fact. Baylor here gets a field goal to open up the scoring, and it's 3-0 to the Bears at home in Waco here in 1995. We got the slowest man in existence. Our quarterback was second slowest. We gave it to our fullback at one point, and he could barely move 2 yards in about 3 seconds. It was completely horrible. This game feels like you are running in mud on ice, effectively. You don't really have any control, and the control you have is terrible. It's just one of the worst football games I've ever played. And plus, my save battery in this cartridge is broken or dead, so every play in every game is basically a new broken record. So that 59-yard punt, pretty impressive, right? Breaks the old longest punt yardage record, 32, for 59 yards here, a record that was set literally maybe 5 minutes prior. This game, though, is just bad. You see, passing here, I do get to work on this play, and on this drive, really, passing somehow became the thing that we did, because I can almost never get passing to work in this game outside of those 2 plays right there. So I used up all my goodwill early in the game to take a 7-3 lead, but then the Bears get the ball back, and what do the Bears do? Well, 95, I don't know what they did. They lost a bunch of games, but in this year, they're a passing first team, and they score right there. I imagine a lot of that's going to happen to KU this weekend. Baylor gets the ball back. We pin them down at about their 50. They have to punt to us. We get that incomplete pass. On 2nd and 21, we line up in the shotgun from about the 2-yard line, and we get sacked. Oh, God. Anyway, Baylor gets the ball back. They have the slowest man in existence in a Baylor uniform, so we have the 3 slowest people in existence apparently right here. He goes in the option. Running back gets him some yards right at the end of the half. They call a timeout for no reason because there's 0 seconds on the clock, and they shatter the longest rush record with 21 yards. We go into half. Baylor up 12-7. Starting out the second half, we try to pass the ball, and it just doesn't work. That's the biggest problem with this game, is that it just feels like you can't do anything. On defense, you can have a guy perfectly in position and dive into somebody, and they will just bounce off. It's as if nothing matters. You can have 3 people in pass coverage, and the ball will find the receiver perfectly. It's always that sort of thing. It's just always deceitful, never really matters, and they can't even miss a field goal without making the field goal. Look at that. That's no good. That does not go through the uprights. That very clearly is wide right, but it's good. So it's 15-7 for the Bears here in the second half. KU, we do get started moving the ball down the field. We have a little bit of a good tithings for the rest of the game. I figured out how to pass the ball. They have to be completely wide open, no question. Right here they go short. They miss a long field goal. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Anyway, KU gets the ball back. See, what has to happen is your guy has to be wider than wide open. Like right there, doesn't matter. It's kind of like NCAA 2K3 I was playing a couple of weeks ago, where the passing game is really dependent on your guy being. It's completely unrealistic to the point where nobody's ever going to be that wide open really in real life. But regardless, you figure it out. So with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go, I discovered the biggest life hack in video game history. Completely counterintuitive. If you want to make anything happen in this game, you run from the goal line set. We get sacked here and... What's this? Wait. A long pass play to restore hope in a hopeless drive? Is that what's about to happen? Oh, God. And a penalty? Unbelievable. So we get the first down. Here, I discover my other favorite thing to do in these old games. That is that the quarterback sneak is hilariously overpowered. And so I run it 2 times in a row. And would you believe I run it 3 times in a row? Yes. And we score. Now, would you believe I run it 4 times in a row? Now, I think he got in there. Apparently he didn't. This game is the bane of my existence. And KU loses 15-13. That's the end of the game. And apparently I'm sad again. So that's just how it goes here when you deal in these sorts of trades. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry I'm so dour and so down all the time. And I'm sorry that the light off my computer screen is bathing my face in a white light that is making it even more hideous than it already was. Thank you for watching, though. Have a great night. Love yourself. Love the games. And I will see you again next week on Jayhawks.